We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And introducing first, it's Claressa Shields, one of the greatest to ever do it. She's 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 173. And she'll be facing Franchon Crews-Dezurn, 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 183.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Introducing first, Claressa Shields, one of the most avoided fighters in the game and one of the best to lace them up, fighting proudly out of Flint, Michigan, USA. There's only one heavy-hitting diva. It's Franchon Crews-Dezurn, fighting out of Virginia Beach, Virginia, the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world.
Just take note, look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Flint, Michigan, she is a 3-division, undisputed champion of the world, Claressa Shields. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Baltimore, Maryland, an undisputed middleweight champion of the world, known as the heavy-hitting diva, introducing Franchon Crews-Dezurn.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
Take the phone off the hook. This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of me.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. That jab had to hurt. Big hook to the body. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
That hook won't score. That counter shot lands. You'd like to see more jabs. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and set. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Beautiful counter shot. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. It's all offense all the time. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. Talk about a one-sided... Good job. And there's the bell for round 3. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Clarissa Shields is in trouble. The storm.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter shot. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something to turn this thing around.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
For one shot at a time, just set her up, you'll take her out.
Come on, you're better than that. You let her back into the fight that round. That's her round. Now I need you to go back out. I need you to win the next round. So keep...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The courage on display here is incredible. Well done with that counter shot. Good counter shot by her. Swing and a miss with the jab. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. And there's the bell for round 5. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Respect for each other's punching power. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Cruz Dezern's foundation is, and the Diva is down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Let's talk about Cruz Dezern in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
To make or break a fighter.
You were still landing your power shots. Good play, good boxing.
Okay, focus. Look, big breath. Big, deep.
Great work. I love that. I love what you're doing.
Arm yourself back. Come on, breathe.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Keep it up. Stay focused. Do not let her back into the fight. Don't rest on your laurels here. Don't give her no free shots.
Need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Great work. I love that. I love what you're doing.
And win this round. Get your mind back on.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
You've let her back into the fight. You're much better than this.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
I like that round. Jab.
Switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on her this round.
This is the beginning of round 6. Johnny, she looks pretty good right now, but how do you think she's going to hold up after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Beautiful counter punch. Straight right just misses. A perfect counter shot. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire, refight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
He wasn't ready for that counter. Jab does not score. Looks like she's decided to fight on her toes a little bit more. Some stick and move action. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Back into the fight. Don't rest on your laurels.
There's the bell to start round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Nice counter shot. Tried to score with a jab. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Good counter punching. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Through the left uppercut, but it misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they...
Round 8, and we're off again. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Missing with the hook. She catches and counters. And the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
No rest for the weary. They exchange punches. Only catching air with that hook. You'd like to see more jabs. Missing with the hook. There's a counter shot. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Punch, counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Shields in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. And there's the bell for round 9. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Good counter punch. And down goes Cruz Dezern. She never saw that punch coming. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Throws the jab, but does not score. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Cruz Dezern in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
You're better than that. You've done all your work, Aldo.
And here comes the 10th round. Well, the corner will try and shake out the legs, dump some cold water on her, give her the motivational speech, but it's up to her, Johnny. She's got to find a way to dig deep and get back into this fight.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Going to shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart.